What's up, guys? This is Shofu. I'm really sick right now, and I have a big ass headache, and I want to die. And I didn't upload yesterday because if you look at my Facebook, you'll see that my computer was fucked up. So I don't know if I'm even going to be able to upload my own body bags. I can still upload other people's. We'll see. So for the meantime, Joey, get 'em.
Oh, what's up, Shofu subscribers? My name is Joey, or PokeMMD, here on YouTube. And today I have a UU match versus Kashif, aka Sucker for Jessica, for Body Bag Week. You know, the guy that's always high and he's always up in your face and everywhere where you don't want him to be. Anyway, it's a UU match. It happened on the stream. He challenged me, and let's get right into it. So, Kashif's going to be leading off with his Porygon 2. I'm leading off my Chandelier. As you can see right here, he does trace my Flame Body because I run that over Flash Fire. That way I can 2-hit KO Porygon 2 with Specs Fire Blast. And at the same time also, if people try to U-turn out, I can possibly get a burn on them. But right off the bat, I'm going to make a switch into my Bronzong. As he goes for Recover first turn, I didn't even attack him. I don't know what he was doing. And then second turn, he stays in versus my Bronzong going for the Discharge as I get up my rock. So the only thing I was thinking that he could be thinking was he wanted to paralyze me to power up my Gyro Ball. Either way, I'm pretty sure he's going to want to switch out into his Slowbro. So what I'm going to do is make the switch into my Chandelier to catch that thing on the switching. And right here, I'm just going to test the waters just to see how Kashif wants to play. I'm going to go right for the obvious Shadow Ball. As he predicts that, goes out into his Porygon 2. So Porygon 2 is really good setup fodder for Pharaoh Seed. So I'm going to make a switch into my Pharaoh Seed as he ends up going for the Discharge. And like I said, I can set up all the hazards I want versus this Porygon 2. He can't do crap. So he's forced to switch out. He's going to go out into his Rose Raid as I go for my first layer of spikes. And I'm thinking the only reason you go into a Rose Raid on a Pharaoh Seed is A, you have HP Fire, or B, you have Sleep Powder. So if he has HP Fire, I know that Tornadus can take it. And if he has Sleep Powder, I know that Tornadus can dodge it because it's not Spore and it doesn't always hit. So if he didn't want to miss, he would use Spore. But yeah, he misses a Sleep Powder as I go into Tornadus. I can go right for the U-turn expecting him to want to switch out, but he predicts that very nicely, stays in, goes for the Sleep Powder once again, but this time it's my choice for what he wants to go to sleep. So I switch out into my Bronzong as Sleep Fodder, and now I'm actually going to do is switch right back out into my Tornadus T because I know that the thing can definitely threaten this Rose Raid. And now that I've seen Sleep Powder, I'm pretty sure that he's going to set up a layer of Toxic Spikes since Sleep Powder plus Spikes is illegal. So he's going to go for his first layer of Toxic Spikes as I do go right back out into my Tornadus. And I'm going to go right for the Specs Air Slash. He does have a Zapdos that can resist it, but Stealth Rocks are up. Air Slash is going to be doing about 25%, and if I get a crit, it'll do even more. So I'm going to go right for the Air Slash as he ends up going on to his Zapdos. Now, I know he's going to go for the Roost, expecting to switch, which is why I'm going to stay in and flinch him with this Air Slash. And now that I flinched him with this Air Slash, like the plan, basically my plan, you know, fell right. It fell perfectly in order. I'm pretty sure he's going to be threatened by the fact that I'm staying with this threat. So he's more than likely going to want to go for the Thunderbolt. So knowing this, I'm going to make the switch into my Swampert as he does go right for the Thunderbolt. And now he's in a position where if he goes for Roost, I'll kill him with Earthquake. If he switches out, I'll get off a max attack Earthquake on whatever he switches out into. So he ends up going out to his Slowbro. Slowbro, you know, is a physical wall normally, but it actually turns out his Slowbro is Specs, so this Earthquake could possibly be a 2-hit KO on his Slowbro. So it doesn't take that well at all. I can go for it once again as he's actually going to make the switch into his Porygon 2, hoping that it could take it better than Swampert, or Slowbro rather. What the hell? Swampert's my mon. I'm not letting it take Earthquake. So I go right for the Earthquake as he does go out into his Porygon 2. And again, it's looking like a 2-hit KO, but I'm not entirely sure. So not wanting him to live with like 1 HP and then recovering off, I'm actually going to go for the Toxic. That way later on when I go into a Pharaoh Seed or anything, I can wear it down with the poison damage. So I get off the Toxic, he goes for the Recover, and I don't want to stay in right here because Toxic damage is bringing me down. It's not racking up because it's only one layer, but you know, it is bringing me down. So I'll make the switch into my Pharaoh Seed knowing that I can easily set up on him. Wait, no, wait. I predicted him to want to switch out into a Zapdos to take advantage of the fact that I could go out to my Pharaoh Seed. So he thought I was going out to Pharaoh Seed, but no, I went to Chandelier knowing that he would try and go out to a Zapdos, trying to roost off on my Pharaoh Seed because Pharaoh Seed can't really touch Zapdos barring like Leech Seed and Toxic. So I do predict correctly. He can't switch out because he doesn't pack a spinner. Stealth Rocks will knock him out, so I can go right for the Specs Fire Blast, knock him out easy. Now he's going to go out to his Flygon. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to go for the U-turn. because I have a Tornadus and a Bronzong. So knowing that, I'm going to stay in as he does go for the U-turn. Flame Body activates. Not bad. Getting that burn off on a Flygon. No longer a threat. Going right for the Specs Fire Blast. You know, he goes out to his Water type. Water does resist fire. So I guess he was expecting this not to kill. But no! I'm a Specs Fire Blast. Get out of my sight. So Slowbro is going to go down to that Fire Blast as now he's basically free to go right back out into Flygon. I'm pretty sure he's just going to go right for the Earthquake, and I don't want to take that. Even if he is burnt, I just want to take this as an opportunity to get up some more hazards. So I'm going to go out into my Pharaoh Seed as he does end up going right for the Earthquake, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to switch out into either his Roserade or his Cobalion to take on Pharaoh Seed. So I'm going to put a double into my Tornadus, knowing that I do outspeed those and I can threaten them with either Focus Flash / Air Slashes respectively. So he does end up going out to his Cobalion as I do end up going out to my Tornadus. And you know, I could hit a Focus Blast, but Focus Blast misses way more than Air Slash, and all I have to do is flinch him with this Air Slash. So I am going to go for it. I do flinch him. Not bad. Tornadus listening to me. I trained it well. I embrace the hacks. So my motto is, once you embrace the hacks, you can control it. So basically, Tornadus has been doing whatever I want it to do. I wanted it to flinch all those times. So now he goes out into his Porygon 2. He did trace my Prankster, which means that his recover will be at plus priority, which means he will be able to outspeed me. But I know he's going to go for the Discharge / Ice Beam first. So what I'm actually going to do is go for the Air Slash, basically baiting him to go for the recover. That way I can go for the Air Slash once again, because I'm only staying in right here because I want the toxic damage to rack up. But I do miss my Air Slash. It's whatever. It doesn't always hit. If I didn't want to miss, I'd use Wing Attack. But yeah, I'm going to make the switch into my Channeler, expecting the Ice Beam as he ends up going for the Toxic. And I am just going to go right for the Specs Fire Blast because he did trace my Prankster before. He is going to be able to outspeed me, go right for the recover. But Fire Blast still looks like a nice 2-hit KO, especially with the recover damage or the poison damage. And it was an overheat, not even a Fire Blast. So yeah, it does a hell of a lot to this Porygon too. But poison damage is bringing me down. And you know, I want to preserve the 6-0. I've already gotten this far. Half his Mons are dead. And you know, why not? So I'm going to make the switch into my Pharaoh Seed as he does end up going for the recover. And now he's in a position where if he stays in and goes for recover again, if I get up a hazard, he will die because poison damage is bringing him back down. And if he switches out, he's going to die regardless because I'm going to get up another hazard. So he's going to make the switch into his Roserade as I do go for my second layer of spikes. And I still don't know if he has HP Fire, and I just want to scout for him. This Pharaoh Seed can't touch his Roserade at all, but I still want to scout. So I am going to go right for the Protect as he ends up making a double into his Porygon Z. 2, 1, 2. Okay, with the Evilite 2. I guess expecting me to switch, but either way, no, I do end up going for Protect. Now he's going to go out to his Flygon. I'm going to go for Protect once again as he ends up going for the Earthquake, which is going to give me the free switch into my Tornadus T. Or Tornadus, the regular one, the one that's not the chicken. And yeah, he really couldn't do crap because all he has left is this Flygon and his Roserade. And even if he did predict my switch into Tornadus T and double to Roserade, what could Roserade do besides die to an Air Slash? So he's forced to fodder off his Roserade right here to my Air Slash. And his last Mon is going to be Flygon. And I really don't want him killing any of my Pokemon. Like I said, this is a body bag, and, you know, I have to preserve the 6-0. I mean, a body bag is a 5-0 or a 6-0, but, you know, I want a 6-0. So I'll make the switch into my Confagragus. It basically hasn't seen this game at all, so I wanted it to come out and have some time to shine. He ends up going for the Aerial Ace. What the hell? I guess for, like, Heracross and Mienshau's, but, you know, you could have just locked yourself into Outrage. But either way, Confagragus could take that really well, and, you know, I could knock him out with the Shadow Ball, but my Confagragus is scheming, so I'm going to go right for the Nasty Plot as he ends up, of course, going for the Aerial Ace. Once again, he is locked into that. Now that I've set up a Nasty Plot, I could basically kill him with Splash, but I don't want to kill him just yet. He's still faster than me, and, you know, I'm jealous of that. So what I'm actually going to do is set up the Trick Room as he's basically down to one more burn damage, and because my Confagragus did such a good job at walling this Flygon, set up a Nasty Plot, set up a Trick Room, I kind of want it to rest a little, and I don't want any of my Pokemon to do anything else because, you know, they've done well, and they're getting tired. So what I'm actually going to do is make the switch into my Pharaoh Seed. That way he can kill himself from Iron Barb's damage without me having to do anything. And, yeah, that's going to be good game, Kashif. So, yeah, good game. Body Bag, 6-0, good game, brah. And, yeah, until next time, later.